Welcome back to BSTT. It's Ben here, and today I'm going over my problem with the NFL's offseason. So let's get right into the video. So, I'm going to break it down into multiple parts. This first part is my biggest problem with it, and that's that free agency is before the draft. So, I just think it's stupid. So, say the least, out of the big four sports, NHL, NBA, NFL, and MLB. So when I'm talking about this, I'm not going to include the MLB because that draft doesn't really matter because those players don't play for at least like 3 to 5 years after they get drafted. So out of the NBA, NHL, and NFL, the NFL is the only one that has a draft after free agency, which is stupid. Maybe they should just switch it. Like, why should these players be in free agency and it all happens before the draft? The draft should happen. So let's say, what's a random team? The Jaguars. Let's say with the first pick, this probably isn't going to happen because they have Trevor Lawrence. But let's say they drafted Kenny Pickett, and then, or it can't happen now because Devonta Adams was franchise tagged, which is another one of my problems. Let's say Adams then would want to be like, hey, I want a new good QB, so he goes there. I like when that happens because they go with the rookies. Meanwhile, now, these players go before. They have no, like, let's say Devonta Adams wanted to go to a team that was going to draft a QB, like a good one, a good young one. And he went to, I don't know, what's a bad team? The Lions, and the Lions draft an offensive lineman. So he already signed there, so he's stuck there, and now he has Jared Goff throwing him, who I think is underrated. So, but yeah, that's my problem with that. But now let's get to franchise tag. I think this is stupid because if a player wants to leave, why should they keep getting franchise tagged? Like Devonta Adams, there's a reason he didn't sign a contract there. He probably wanted to leave, and it's also like with the whole Rodgers thing yesterday, they only paid him that money because they knew they couldn't franchise tag both him and Adams. So they paid one of them to get him to stay, and now they have Adams for another year, and the same thing will happen next year. Adams will want out, and they'll franchise tag him. That's another one of my problems. But also, wait. But yeah, let's keep talking about franchise tags. This year, Chris Godwin and Devonta Adams were franchise tagged. I like what the other sports do with restricted free agency, like especially the NHL, where when they're at a young age, like I think it's up until like you're 26, or there's another stipulation, like it's like your second or third contract. I don't know. But yeah, if you're up until a certain age, you're in restricted free agency in the NHL. What that basically means is your team could decide to qualify you or not. If they qualify you, you're stuck with them. And if they don't qualify you, then you're a normal free agent. But so the difference is with the restricted free agents, they can get signed by other teams. It's just the initial team gets to match that offer, so they stay there for another year, or they get picks. Like, think $3 million in the NHL or something like that. Might be a third, and $10 million. Between 8 and 10 million, I think, is multiple firsts. But yeah, that's fair for these young, good players. But this whole franchise tag nonsense is stupid. Because if a player actually wants to leave that bad, then he should be able to leave. And sometimes with franchise tags, these people are over the age of like 28. In the NHL, it's young players. But yeah, that's just my take. So thanks for watching. Please like, sub, and have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next video.